Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Susie, and I'm back again with another video. Yes, today I want to come up with something because I realize I'm always dull when it comes to my intro, so I'm trying to do something a little bit spicy. How are you doing? How is your morning, your afternoon, your evening, depending on the time that you are watching this vlog? So guys, I am back to Kampala, Uganda, and like I said, I teleported from Nairobi. But anyway, my journey was great. I'm sorry I wasn't able to vlog that, but I'll give you a little bit of a story time next time. So hope you guys are doing well. Let's get started with today's video. So guys, today we are going to talk high school entanglement. For everyone who has had a high school entanglement, please raise your hands up. I see you. For you who is not raising. Yeah, so today we are going to talk about high school entanglement, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a story time. Yeah, from the mid 2008. What am I even saying? From the mid 2000s, that is 2008 to be specific. That's when I was joining high school, and I must say my high school things were not that very stable, for reasons you're going to get to know about. So yeah, let's talk entanglement. So for people who know Susie, in the 2008, Susie was a very tiny little girl. You guys, I was tiny. So I was tiny, naive, fresh from primary school, and now joining a very big school in high school. And we are 12 fresher. Oh, 12 fresher. So joining high school, Form 1, first term, second term, I was a little bit getting into the system. Here comes third term, and that's when the story begins. So back then I had a classmate in the very same class I was in, just that he was in a different stream from the one that I was in. So I want to name this guy. What name should I give this guy? I'm going to give this guy X. He's going to be called X in today's vlog. So X was the guy I had a crush on. I finally admitted it. I hope I'm taking there. He's a guy I had a crush on in back in high school. He was a little cute guy by then, but right now, checking on the way he is, not that I'm stalking him. No, I'm not stalking you. I moved on. Levels are high.
Wool up, nigga. Wool up, wool up, wool up. Just wool up.
So he was a little cute guy by then, light skin. Why am I even giving the descriptions? No, you don't need to know the descriptions, do you? So, X. How did I even get into a relationship with him? When you to ask me, it's an entanglement, because I don't remember X vibing me. I don't remember him writing a letter to me, but somehow, we just connected, and I think that's why I call it an entanglement. So I got into an entanglement with this guy, and we were an on and off kind of thing. We were an on and off kind of a relationship. So X was this kind of a guy. I'm going to keep on saying this kind of a guy because it's been a little bit of time. I don't remember so many things, but the ones that I remember is what I'm going to tell you today. So he was this guy who would date babes way higher than him. And when I talk about babes, remember in high school we used to have girls who were all big, curvaceous, and being in Form 1 used to think that maybe when you get in Form 6 or Form 5 you're also going to be that curvaceous, but things didn't turn out that way. So he used to date guys, babes who were curvaceous, Form 6 girls, Form 5 girls, Form 4, Form 3 not really, but levels is area, Form 4, Form 5, Form 6. And these babes were beautiful. So you can imagine the competition I had with those girls, wherever you are. But anyway, I'm not here to judge. So this guy used to play babes. This guy was a threat in campus. This guy would make girls fall sick. Have you ever seen a Form 1 little thing making girls fall sick? So it was this kind of girl. Please comment in the comment section if you had such a person back in your high school. I want to keep this conversation going because let me keep you up to speed. So one time, as I'm in an entanglement with this guy, I realized he's dating a Form 4 babe. So this Form 4 babe, let me call her M. I hope I'll remember their initials. Let me call her M. M was in Form 4 by then, and I think I was in Form 4. I was now in Form 2. Yeah, I had gotten into Form 2. So I think I looked a threat to M. I don't know. I don't know why. One time she starts, we're in the dormitory, she's showing me signs, she's all showing me attitude and all these things in between. So she comes to me and she's like, "Excuse me, Susie, I want to ask you something. Are you dating X?" And I'm like, by then I think I wasn't communicating with X, and I'm like, "No, we're not even communicating. Are you sure? If you're really in a relationship with him, better back off my man." And I'm like, "What? I love my life. Chill, Susie, chill, run." Because man, I didn't have a very big backup of girls who were going to fight for me in case anything went wrong. So I chill X, but somehow, the campaign is in your heart, uko ndani, that you can't resist. So every time I would see him, I would melt, I would feel sad and all those things in between. But this guy would somehow torment me. I don't know how. I don't know that I was just putting things in my head or things were real. So one time X calls me and is like, actually he used to tell people to come call me at the dormitory during weekends. So every time I would hear that, "Hey Susie, X is calling you," I go to see this guy. So he calls me, he's like, "Susie, let me take you a little bit behind." But me and storytelling, I'm learning on this platform named I hope you understand what I'm saying. So in Form 2, that was I think in first and second term, that would be again story for another day. I was elected the miss of my school. Yes, I was the miss of my high school. So this guy, being a celebrity that he wanted to be, because he acted a Chris Brown wannabe, he wanted to date the miss of the school, and the miss of the school was me. So he called me, he's like, "Susie, I want to talk to you about something." And I'm like, "Yes." Already I had something for him. He's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "I like you, man. You're beautiful. I don't want any other guy to come mess up with you. You're everything to me. Can we please date?" And I'm looking at this guy like, "Hold up. Do it. We have dated before. As in, when you tell me about dating, I thought we were in a relationship." And he's like, I poured my stones on that day, and that day I knew I was dumb. I've never been that dumb. So I told him, "Did you remember that we've dated before?" And he's like, "Susie, when did we date?" And I'm like, "Don't you remember, like in Form 1 we had a thing?" And he's like, "That's a bit jokey." And I'm like, anyway, if chances come to now make things really official, let me make things official. So I'm like, I think I accepted dating this guy.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying. Get in Igbo.
Dating this guy. So I'm like, but the problem is that you're dating other babes in Form 6. And I'm like, "Susie, that's just talk. It's not real. It's, I only love you, and it's you that I want." You can imagine, your parents have taken you to school to concentrate, and for you, you're here, busy confusing your small minds. But anyway, that was the stage. So I get in a relationship with this guy, and it was, if I knew what toxic was by then, this relationship was toxic. This relationship was so toxic. Like every time I would not like get into physical fights with babes, but I would get into emotional fights. I would get into stupid fights with these guys, babes that he had around his life. Yeah, so got into that relationship, and I regretted later. Yeah, so wherever X is, just know, man, it's into what you come back like you are. Let me keep quiet. Yeah, so basically that was like a little bit of entanglement with X. A little bit of more stories about X are going to come up, and yeah, some other high school entanglements. Guys, if you had a high school entanglement back then, please comment in the comment section and tell me who was that guy. I remember one time I was in the dormitory crying, and my friends are like, "Susie, why are you crying?" I'm like, ex is cheating on me, he's moving on, and they're like, excuse me, babe, you can live without this guy. As in, why do you always have to be, so emotional? This guy doesn't love you. And I felt like this was the guy for me. This guy, like, he dated in every single classroom of my school. Like, you can imagine. I think I was his backup plan. Like, every time he wanted someone to talk to, or maybe when those girls have chucked him, he would call me and I would be there for him, and I would just for like 2 days and things would be done. Then again he comes back, then 2 days, then. But anyway, if you're to ask me what would I tell my young self by then, I'll tell myself to keep things down, to kukakana, to chill. These things are out here, and there is real love out here that I would meet. So my young self back then, chill, relax. This guy is just kana bwana, if I must say. Yeah, but anyway, I don't know if you guys liked today's story timing. I'm going to keep doing a little bit of stories here and there. I want to keep up. I'm not, like, I must say, I don't know why I have to embarrass myself this much, but I'm not good at storytelling. So guys, if you have really watched this video to this far, thank you so much. Asante sana, ubarikiwe. I'm going to do a little more of storytelling every once in a week or twice a week, depending. Yeah, so please, as usual, please support my channel in ways that you know how to. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tell a friend to come and watch the Susie Love channel. I hope you like my makeup today. Please don't comment about it because eyebrows are not matching, but anyway, it's a step that I'm moving and I'm so excited. Yeah, so till next time guys, please stay tuned for another video. So I love you all. Take care of yourself, wear a mask, and don't drink and drive. Live, love, and learn. Bye.